Look. I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with hate makers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out, sucker.
Up off it. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Nah. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. It's hump day, baby, boo. We'll do it. We'll do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Let me see, JP. What's going on? My bless. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Welcome to the hump day, everybody. Let me see what y'all have to say. Make sure, show enough. What's going on? My man says, Showzilla, hit the Tyson bell. Before we get started, make sure everybody close out the chat right now. Hit the like. Give it up for your boy, ShowBizz The Adult. Hit the like if you can.
Hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
So, Oscar De La Hoya. Putting the pressure on. Deadline is Monday. And it wiped. The surprising thing is I didn't understand why the deadline had to be so soon. But it's not for me to understand. I don't care. Only thing I care about is the fight happening. You want a contract? You need this thing signed, sealed, delivered before you start spending money, before you start training, before you start investing. Then PBC, get them that contract. I got to give love to the PBC for sending out the contract and not playing any more games. I definitely got to give love to De La Hoya by saying we're not going to do things the way you do. Stephen Espinoza saying, hey, a lot of times we don't even have a contract until 24 hours before the fight. That happened with Gervonta Tank Davis and Hector Garcia. This is not anything new. Come on, De La Hoya. De La Hoya's like, for this fight, this big fight, we're not going to do things that way. De La Hoya put his foot down and it worked. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see what you have to say. Optimus Prime, roll out. Imagine Gervonta wear his Ryan's chain. Oh, Lord, that he took from him. I didn't know. I don't know if he took or he gave it back. I don't think he still have it in the club to press conference. That'd be hilarious. Hit the Tyson bell. I didn't know if he still had it, but you know what? I didn't get into that story. You know me. I didn't get all into that story. But I want to say this. I want to ask you guys this. Let me see. Brave Boxing Club. What's up, Biz? I'm following my dreams and opening up my own gym in Dallas next week, trying to do my part to make boxing the #1 sport in the world again. You got that right. We need more gyms. We need more young talent. Bruh, he never took his chain. Yeah, I don't know if he ever took his chain. Let me see. It does. Who gives a shit? ShowBizz, who you got winning the light heavyweight UFC title on Saturday? Also, who you got winning UFC flyweight title? I'm not going to get into that all so much. Let's stick to Oscar De La Hoya, Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, let's stick to this for a minute. Press conference will be fire. Varnell Hill. Yeah, everybody, let's give it up for the Varnell Hill.
Bring on this with the laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady, and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Oh, okay, listen. I want to ask you guys this on this hump day. I want to ask you guys this. Do you guys think if Floyd Mayweather was still managing Gervonta Tank Davis, do you guys think that DeLa Hoya threat would have worked? This isn't about me knowing the facts. I don't know. I don't know anything. We don't know anything. I'm just asking about your perception. This is the people's perception. Do y'all think that threat would have worked? Hell no. Hell no. 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 Nope. No. Heck no. No. Nobody think it would have worked because of the egos, because of the beef from the both. Nope. Would have stopped the fight. Absolutely not. Hell no. Floyd has an ego, though. Ego's too big for it. I agree with you. I think if Floyd Money Mayweather was still managing Gervonta Tank Davis, he would have laughed at that threat. He would have laughed at it. Is that good or bad? Is that good or bad? For us boxing fans, Floyd Mayweather would have laughed at that. That's our perception. Is that good or bad? I'm going to ask you guys that too, because I do have a point. Floyd's ego is bigger than the solar system. You ain't lying. No, because has Gervonta Tank Davis has control now. He really wants to fight. He always said Floyd's ego bigger than his body. Bad for boxing. It's bad for boxing. It's bad for boxing. There was a lot of people. There were people on Twitter, on Instagram, hitting me on my DMs and stuff like that, and was asking me how I feel. Like, hey, so who was telling the truth between De La Hoya and PBC? De La Hoya put his foot down. It worked. What do you think? I don't care, but we got to cover it. But my thing is, I don't care because I just want, this is what people, I don't want to pick a side between PBC and Golden Boy. And what kind of grudge is that? I just want to see the fights happen. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the grudge, but I want to see them in the ring. That's it. I don't care if I think the PBC is wrong or right or De La Hoya is wrong. The whole point of people picking sides is to have the event happen. With the event getting closer and closer to happening, all we should be doing right now is rejoicing. All we should be doing right now is rejoicing. 100%. But with my finger on the pulse of the people, there were a few things that was corrected. People saying that Ryan hasn't signed the contract. Well, no, nobody has yet. People saying that Ryan Garcia didn't want the fight. Now, you can't say that. Yes or no? With your finger, my fingers on the pulse of the people. People were saying Ryan Garcia didn't want the fight. Now you can't say that. Yes or no? Facts or no? Everybody hit the like. We don't have enough people in here. Hit the like. No. Yes. Uh-oh. Facts. Yes. Okay. Ryan wanted the fight all along. 100%. He said it a million times. Let me see. Facts. Let me see what else y'all have to say. I don't like Ryan, but keep it 100. He did want the fight. That's right. It's not about my man who said no. It's not about how much you like him or not. It's not about you and your feelings about him. It's about what happened. Because don't you prefer him to want Gervonta Tank Davis? Don't you prefer Ryan Garcia to want the fight? When Ryan Garcia doesn't want the fight, he says stuff like, belts don't matter. See, Ryan Garcia don't want Devin Haney. It's clear. But when he wants to fight, he's been calling out Tank for 2 years. And I want to ask you, it seems as though people keep pushing that narrative because they don't want Ryan to want the fight. They prefer Ryan to be afraid. They just want to keep dogging Ryan for being afraid. When Ryan proves you wrong, it's still like, no, I prefer you to be afraid. When actually, we should all prefer all fighters to want to fight each other. And when a fighter shows that he does want to fight, we should be clapping about it, not feeding your personal insecurities and anger and hate for somebody so much that you lie to yourself to make yourself happy. Right? Another thing, you do not have a picture holding the contracts and putting yourself out there if you're not trying to get the fight. If you're not pro the fight, what you do is you don't put the pictures out and put on social media. You don't be that transparent if you don't want the fight. You don't. Preach your biz 100%. Now, I want to say this too. Okay? My man said Ryan Lyon or whatever. I want to say this too. I see you, Elijah. I see you. Preach your biz. Preach. I want to say this too. Ryan Garcia had a situation with the Manny Pacquiao thing. So it makes his rep like this. Him and Oscar De La Hoya, their rep is like this. So when that whole thing happened with the deadline on Monday, everybody's natural reaction based on their rep is, oh, they're trying to find a way out. So I understand that. But what I'm saying is, after it's been proven that they want the fight, you got to put your personal feelings aside and say, oh, shit. Nice. No? About to catch a body. What kind of body? A J body. Thank you so much, my brother. Let me see. Headed into the work site this morning. Much love, my brother. Love the contract talk. It's all about the close. Closing the deal. What up, War Room? Absolutely. But what we got to say is this. What's going on right now is in the direction we prefer. No? But I do have the receipts for you guys. Oscar De La Hoya talking about why fights aren't happening, and he's blaming the PBC. And we got to talk about this. Now, everybody, here are the receipts brought to you by Retro Knockout. Where's Retro Knockout?
The receipts are brought to you by Retro Knockout, the modern day punch out with modern day characters, but the retro 8-bit graphics. Download the game, playable very soon.
Don't forget, hit the link in the description box to start on that Kickstarter. Take you to the Kickstarter for the Retro Knockout boxing game to be on consoles, to release on consoles. We all know it's going to be on PC, but the extra funding is going to help for it to be released on consoles. Make sure you hit the link in the description box to go to Kickstarter. Hit that green button to be notified. Here are the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Okay. Here you go.
People not cooperating.
Well, it's disappointing that it's not happening in boxing. It's happening with the PBC stable. You know, it's the PBC effect. It's the El Heyman effect. That's all it is. We're trying to make the best fights that we can. Hopefully, by today we can have Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis signed, sealed, and delivered. So we want to make the best fights possible. I know Top Rank does. Bob Arum, he works with everyone. I've worked with every promoter out there, but it's the PBC effect. That's all it is. It's not the boxing world who cannot get together and make fights. It's the PBC effect.
All right, we'll be checking your Twitter for updates.
Now, he did use PBC effect. You guys know I use Floyd Mayweather effect. But listen, he said it's the PBC effect why the fights aren't happening. The good thing about Oscar De La Hoya is this. He is coming out in front of everybody and saying time and time again, we want to make this fight happen between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. He isn't wrong. Okay, so I got to understand. Let me see the perception of the people, and let's think about this. Everybody in the war room. This is where I can agree with De La Hoya. De La Hoya, in my opinion, that whole Eastside Cruz thing, Ryan Garcia didn't duck him. They came out so clear and consistent on how that fell apart. when everybody got on Ryan Garcia, because if Ryan Garcia is going to fight anybody, people are going to say Ryan Garcia's ducking. That's just the rep. That's how people, if Ryan Garcia could be fighting anybody, people are going, Ryan Garcia. So that's where people are at with Ryan Garcia. But if you're listening and paying attention, that Eastside Cruz and Ryan Garcia thing falling apart was on Eastside Cruz and them. It was. They were, Golden Boy and Ryan Garcia was way too consistent about what happened there. And if you look at Eastside Cruz and what happened with him and Sugar Shakur Stevenson, once again, Eastside Cruz. Nobody want to say that because Eastside Cruz looked like a pit bull. He's with the PBC. He punched extremely hard. He's a savage. And the perception, I'm going to go his way. Ryan Garcia is too pretty. Right? I told you, don't use your attraction of Ryan Garcia to be, you know, the reason why you hate on somebody or the reason why you come up with these answers. Hit the Tyson bell. But forget looking at these two men and looking at how they fight. Forget that. Look at what happened. If you stay consistent on what happened, Eastside Cruz is why I fell apart. Let me see. Pete, he said Bob Arum works with everybody. We need more of that energy in the business of boxing. 100% hit the Tyson bell. 100%. Now, let's go a little bit further. I agree with DeLa Hoya on this too. When DeLa Hoya was talking about Jamal Charlo and sending him that contract to fight Canelo Alvarez, he was consistent there too. So there are two examples, two and maybe three, of Oscar De La Hoya being very consistent about the PBC. Jamal Charlo and Canelo, Eastside Cruz and Ryan Garcia, and the possible is Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. But we're about to talk. Rollout, Oscar is out the water. Didn't Magia turn down the Jamal Charlo fight? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Listen, Optimus Prime. This is, I want you guys to understand this, all right? Because I'm not done shaping this argument. But I want you guys to understand this. Nobody is completely right. Nobody is completely wrong. Understand what I do here. The PBC aren't angels, and they're not demons. Oscar De La Hoya, he's not an angel, and he's not a demon. It's just like human life, human beings, real life, the real world. Sometimes you do stuff that's messed up, and sometimes you do stuff that's great. That's how it is. You're never all good. You're never all good. You're never all bad. So don't fanboy for anybody and always on their side like they're always right. Don't do that. That'll make you a damn fool. That's the Black Two Sugars. Bob Arum isn't always right. He isn't always wrong. Okay? So let me finish shaping this. All right? But De La Hoya's rep is like this because of things that he dropped the ball on. And De La Hoya talking about the PBC the way he does, he's always had a grudge with them. Him and Floyd Mayweather are mortal enemies. Like lions and hyena. Mortal enemies. He would never say anything good on anything about anything associated with Floyd Mayweather. All right? Hit the Tyson bell. That's Bob Arum, and that's the Black Two Sugars. So take what he says with a grain of salt. But I want to say this, DJ, fun. Everything has to have a balance, yin and a yang. 100%. It is what it is. It is what it is. But because of his distrust of the PBC, he needed those damn contracts. He needed those contracts. Let me tell you why he needed those contracts. He didn't trust them. Okay? In the twilight hour, he doesn't know what's going to happen. He could spend all this money on the press conference and stuff like that. We know that Oscar De La Hoya and the PBC, Golden Boy and the PBC, they're not bed buddies. All right? So he doesn't know if he can get screwed over the twilight hour. He needed what he needed. In fact, that allowed us as boxing fans to feel more secure about this fight happening. So shout out to DeLa Hoya. Let me see. ShowBizz. Bob Arum is always right. Just ask him. right. Just ask DeLa Hoya about him. Just ask you about you. Just ask the PBC about the PBC. Of course. Bruh, you got to register black two sugars. I did. Why you think I always say it? Let me see. He's looking ahead and making smart choices. He made a smart choice with this fight. Absolutely. Okay. Did he make a smart choice with his abs? We'll talk about that. All right. Does DeLa Hoya always make smart choices? I'll leave that up to you. Okay. Let me see. Ryan didn't sign. Ryan didn't sign yet. He didn't sign yet. Did Gervonta Tank Davis sign? Because according to Steven Espinoza, there wasn't even a contract yet. There was no contract. So what did Gervonta Tank Davis sign? So Antonio Holmes, leave it alone. We're going to wait on the announcement to see who signs. Don't say Ryan Garcia didn't sign. Say they haven't signed yet. All right. Let me see. I'm just asking you guys to be fair. Biz, do you think Oscar wanted this fight more? I mean, running this fight for Ryan, because I see people theorizing that Oscar was pressured by the public to make the fight since Tank and Ryan were negotiating their own fight. Well, let me ask you this. Why would people say that? What evidence, what data do you have? Listen, I see people theorizing, coming out their ass, saying Oscar was pressured by the public. That's why. How do you know that? Based on what? Based on what measurement? That's why I don't talk like that. Let me see. DJ Dixon, DeLa Hoya and Floyd rivalry is like Tyson and Mitch Green. Yeah, they would take that fight to the streets. They would. It doesn't make he doesn't make great choices as Canelo. Right, that's what I'm saying. He lost Canelo. If he makes great choices all the time, how did he lose Canelo? Right? So like I said, right now, Oscar De La Hoya is looking great in this situation. He don't look great always. And right now, the PBC, they look a little bit fugazi in this situation. They look fugazi here, but they don't look fugazi always. When it comes to making the big fight, right, media, when it comes to making the big fights happen, Oscar De La Hoya was referring to cross-platform fights. The PBC put on great fights when it's in-house. So let's look at the fights we're talking about. AJ, Deontay Wilder, didn't happen. Oscar De La Hoya saying it's the PBC. Okay. Errol Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford, didn't happen. Oscar De La Hoya is saying it's the PBC. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis, taken forever. Oscar De La Hoya is saying it's the PBC. He's saying that you can do business easier with everybody else. I don't know. I don't know. What I can say is this. The PBC got a lot of talented fighters. They got that talented roster that everybody want one of their fighters to go up against. So they're doing something right. They're doing something right. Yeah, everybody, if you can, I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. But close out the chat. Lift that arm. I know that arm is heavy. Grab that ugly ass finger of yours.
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Now let me ask you this. Ryan Garcia and De La Hoya going public with everything. They went on a negotiations tour, right, in the past couple days. They're everywhere. Well, really, De La Hoya is everywhere, in front of the cameras, everywhere. Do you think that they have changed the game? Do you think boxing is going to be more productive with people taking it to the streets like that, saying, I want this. This is what happened. This is what happened next. The Terrence Bud Crawford Instagram live moment. Do you think that should happen more? Did these guys change the game to help shed some light on what's happening in the sport of boxing? Do you think that help makes fights happen? Because what we've been getting is we don't know exactly what's going on. The fights fell apart. And after the matter, they both try to speak their piece. It doesn't matter at that point. Everybody who are PBC fans going to pick the PBC saying they're always right. And everybody who's fans of everybody else, the Golden Boy or fans of Bob Arum or, or against the PBC are going to go with everybody else. Let me see. Negotiation tour. We're on the war. Yeah, we're on the world tour. Absolutely. Let me see. If PBC wants it, it's going to happen. If it didn't happen, it's because PBC don't want it. Wow. So this guy thinks that the PBC is the most powerful promotion company in the world. At that point, thinks the PBC. So that means that the PBC got a monopoly. Things only happen if the PBC wants it or not. Wow. Wow. Let me get that. Black, 2 sugars. It's all smoke screen. So yeah, you don't believe nothing right now. Okay, fine. If you want the landscape of boxing to change, hit the like. Yeah, absolutely. I want to say this about changing the landscape of boxing. I want to say this. Now, I'm going to beg you. I'm going to beg the PBC. Okay? Like you guys know, I'm friends with the PBC. It doesn't mean that the PBC is always right. PBC, you're not always right. You've disappointed me at times. You've disappointed the war room at times. A lot of times I cheer for the product that you put out, right? But we don't have to agree with each other on everything. There's a lot of things that I know you don't agree with me on. Gervonta Tank Davis, do the Devin Haney, do the Devin Haney. That's a huge money maker, and I'm saying do the Devin Haney. All right, so listen, PBC. This is what I'm requesting, and I want to know if the people agree. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis is the biggest fight in boxing, in my opinion. They have it all. They have what Jake Paul got, but they're real fighters. Okay? They have what Jake Paul got. They are superstars, and they're real fighters. So this is the fight for boxing. Okay? It gets the casuals and the boxing heads alike. All right? That's a lot of money. That's a big event. You have an opportunity. My man saying that the PBC is the most powerful promotion company in the world. You have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to blow the game up. If you can have Errol Spence versus Keith One Time Thurman, or Andy Ruiz versus Deontay the Bronze Bomber on the same card, you can blow it up. People are going to be more reluctant to steal the fights if you do that. I promise you, you're going to blow it up. I know there's people in the war room and people in the comments after this live is done and they come later, they're going to say, ShowBizz, I disagree with you. But listen, even everybody who disagree with me, will you feel good or bad if they were to announce Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia April 15th, co-main, Errol the True Spence versus Keith One Time? Would you feel good or would you feel horrible? Will you feel great or horrible? I'll definitely buy that. If you feel great, why resist me? Why go up against me? We got to come together. Don't be pro the big business guys right now. Be pro the fan base with this one. Let's come together. Let's put the pressure on the PBC to have a spectacular card that dominates that weekend. It dominates everything. It becomes the Pro Bowl. It becomes the All-Star weekend. PBC, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm giving you this game for free. You don't have to agree with me. But I'm going to give you this game for free. I should get paid for this. This is $1 billion idea, and I'm going to give it to you for free. And I know my mom is like, shh. This time, I'm going to give $1 billion idea out for free for the sport of boxing. You guys ready? You ready? You ready? $1 billion idea. PBC. Everybody, hit the like if you're ready. Hold on. This is the $1 billion idea right here. I may have to make this a separate video. Everybody, hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Listen to me, PBC. One of your representatives, I hope you're in here in the war room. Listen closely. Have that event. Have the co-main be very fantastic, like Spence versus Keith Thurman, or Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. All right. That fight happens Saturday or even Sunday. Hear me out. It can happen Sunday. Hear me out. But have a boxing all-star weekend. That weekend. I'm talking about having the punching bag contest, who can punch the hardest, jump rope contest, which boxer, have anybody who want to participate. Who can you time them? Who can jump rope the longest? Speed bag. Who can hit the speed bag the longest? Have an all-star weekend. PBC all-star weekend. Don't you love the idea? The PBC all-star weekend, and on Sunday have that main event. Everybody's going to buy it. Even sell the package if you want. The pay-per-view package if you want. It goes on for an entire weekend. People having music, people at a concert. Hold it down. Blow it up. Blow it, DJ Khaled. Do the all-star shit. Sounds good. Yeah. That changes boxing forever. It becomes the #1 sport in the world. And the PBC, you have the opportunity to do it because Floyd Mayweather extended the olive branch and fought on DAZN. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be on Showtime. It's time to blow it up. That's a $1 billion idea game for free. Call me if you want more ideas. Call me if you want more ideas. You know how to contact me. They're going to email right there, ShowBizTheAdult at gmail.com. Let's blow it up. A DeLa, Hoya, and Floyd Mayweather face-off. And then they both sit down and discuss the fight that they had. De La Hoya saying he thought he won. And they sit down and they hold that discussion in an arena. There's a lot you can do. I'm done. That's the last idea I'm going to give you. I really feel like it's going to be an upset. Cool. Let me see. You messed up, Biz. I'm emailing the promotion companies right now. I give you some of the money, though. Thank you. I'll take that. Roll out. Go ahead, Biz. Screw the PBC. Tim Butler. Much.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
That'll be fire. And that's a $1 billion idea. I know my mama's like, oh Lord, that's a $1 billion idea. All right. So let's move on. Oscar De La Hoya. Those two great ideas that will really change the game. It will. Y'all talking about PBC, biggest promotion company and stuff like that. Is it. Everybody, and then the PBC can make it an annual thing. They can make it an annual thing. Like Pro Bowl, everybody has it. That Pro Bowl weekend, that All-Star weekend, boxing can have it too. Or the PBC can do it. The PBC can do it. You want to run the game? Do that. That's actually fire, Biz. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. PBC, pay the war room that bread. But we have proof. We have proof that we are the first with this idea. Is right now it's on video. All right. Add ShowBizz to just add me to the weekend. y'all want to give me y'all want to invest, just add me to the weekend. I'll be the MC of the weekend. Y'all know I can do it. That'd be one hell of a show. BK, we love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, let me see. Like Champside said, take a picture of the contract with final touches already finished and signed. No, because no diss towards Champside. I know people get sensitive and start sending shit. This is my thing. My thing is this. I don't take pictures of my boxes with my address on it and shit. And though you don't take pictures of contracts. It's okay. It's okay. Just sign the contract. We'll believe you. Just announce the fight. I just announce the fight. We're fine. Just announce it. Just like any other fight. We're fine. Let me see. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. Oscar De La Hoya, not only was he extremely transparent on how he feels about the PBC and shit like that, he was transparent about his damn abs. He was transparent about his damn abs. Everybody, y'all want to know what he has to say about those BBL abs, those babs? Check them out.
So they're fabs.
So it's etching. It's called etching. Holly knows. She knows what is it called? High definition ab etching.
Oh, that went beyond Blu-ray.
You want to look like Superman? Go get the ab etching. Huh, Jim?
Yeah.
Hey, he's laughing, but it's true. Abdominal etching, also known as liposculpture, is a surgical procedure where unwanted fat around the midsection is strategically liposuctioned from the body in an attempt to conjure and showcase the abdominal muscles. There's a real thing, ab etching. And that's what he got. He kept it real. It's a real procedure. And I want to tell all my middle-aged men out there, it costs $5,000 to $7,450. It costs $5,000 to $7,450. So grab you $6,000 and buy you some abs. Hey, the women doing it with the BBLs, they ain't that thick. And their thighs don't match. If you're interested, it exists. He kept it a buck. This is my thing. You got a little work done, just tell everybody, I got a little work done. I got a little work done. Let me see. Wait, what? Whatever happened to the gym? Brother, ask the women who's getting BBLs. You can squat your butt into a great shape, into some size, but they're getting bust overnight. If you are the type that drink too much, but you want a six-pack, not just a six-pack of beer you got, it's called ab etching. These women got you following their Instagram and their OnlyFans and all that, got you saying, God dang, boy, she's a baddie. Without integrity, then go ahead and buy you some abs. It costs $5,000 to $7,450. Me, I'm not into that. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. You do some stuff, I'll do my sit-ups. And if they don't work, they don't work. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not even going to dye my gray. I'm just about being what I am. I'll be where I'm at. But I'm just saying, if you're interested, here it is. Let me see what y'all have to say. Don't get it done. And don't get it done there. My lineup is already drawn. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you're right. We got the Beijing. That's not our hairline. Well, this is my hairline. But when I first get my hair cut, sometimes I Beijing it. Yep. because it's just sharper. Y'all gonna see if y'all catch me at the Comic-Con in San Diego or whatever, you're gonna see Beijing. It's just a fresher look. I wash it off after the second day though. So you're already getting Beijing. So yeah, it is what it is. It is. Buy 3 abs, get 3 free. Yeah. Hey, look, I got my boy around the corner. You buy 3 abs, you get 3 free. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick break. If you guys are ready for the knockouts, let's take it.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Knockouts. I king, I do a die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this motherfucker high kick.
Dog Jiu-Jitsu, I'm Coach Salter. We're working on our takedowns. As you see here, Lindsay's a smaller opponent. And when she shoots her double leg, as long as she runs her feet, it doesn't matter how big and strong he is, she's able to drive through it. So she's able to control the bigger opponent, and that's what we're working on today.
Trying to headhunt now, straight right hand. There's the straight right hand, hurt him a little bit. Beautiful.
No love, no really.
That day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
Knockouts.
Hey, have you ever been kicked in the face before? Like that slap? That brother, that shit, he ran and told his sister, he said, hey, he hit me. Hey, that there, I've been kicked in the face like that. Good shit. You always feel when you get kicked in the face like that, you feel that whoever you're fighting is so nice. Like you so nice with your legs. To kick me in my face like a jab, to kick me in my face like a jab, you nice. It happened to me in Taekwondo. That dude said, like that was nice. I could do nothing but appreciate it. That shit was nice. All right, let me see what y'all have to say. Let me see. The washout make my lining messed up. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, that's why you got to be real delicate with your Beijings. Let me see. Boxer, AB has sent the video via email. Okay, what time to watch? I'll check. And what time to watch? Okay, I think it would be a great addition to the lives. It's a KSI rant on boxing. Oh, bet. I'll check that out. Yeah, you bet. Oh yeah, I got elbowed in the ear like that. And yo, when I tell you, because at the time, believe it or not, at the time I was going to be. This is a little something about showbiz y'all may not know. I was joining Omega Sci-Fi, Q Dog. All right, I was joining the Q Dogs, but they got suspended from my college. Right when I was starting, they got suspended. All right, for whatever, but I'm not even gonna say why. I know why, but I'm not gonna say why. But they got suspended from my college. But I was working the door of their party, and I got elbowed in the ear by a football player, almost destroyed. Let me see. I always wanted a 10-pack effort. If I'm gonna do it for real. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. Last thing before the Twitter fingers. Let's see what Tyson Fury has to say about
Fury here, WBC heavyweight #1. You lot world champion. Usyk. Calling out Gypsy King, you pathetic little call-out, Dosser. Rabbit. I'm coming for you, Rabbit. You're getting it, Rabbit. And I tell you what else. I'm going to bust you up real bad, you little middleweight. I'm just going to slap you into a big pile of tattoos, sucker. Come on!
I have my money on Tyson Fury. but I wouldn't be shocked if Usyk wins. I think I don't know who to root on. Maybe I'm rooting Usyk on because he's so small compared to Tyson Fury. Who are you gonna bet on? Bet us on BetUS. Bigger, easier to use, and safe. The link is in the description box below too. It takes you to the landing page. ShowBizz The Adult. Bet us on BetUS. Let me know who you're gonna bet on with that fight once it's announced, and let me know who you're gonna bet on with Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis as well. Don't forget to add ShowBizz to the promo code. It gets you all those perks, 125%, up to $2,500, all those things. You guys know that we're going to be placing a bet this weekend too, right? On UFC and everything. We place bets every weekend on BetUS. So bet us on BetUS. Bigger, easier to use, and safe. And don't forget, we got to get to Those are some good bets. All the same bet. Okay. I think I had something to say, but I forgot. Oh, yes, I did forget. We have the we have the AO comments. My bad. There's some comments that we had. If you guys are ready for that, let's do the AO. AO comments.
Fix me some of that dick gravy.
Here's what the people have to say about what's going on. You got Lord have mercy. Sin City Chris. He says the fact that the threat worked showed who was really holding up Spence versus Crawford. How you guys feel about that? Because the threat worked shows who was really holding up Spence versus Crawford. I'm not, what I have to say about that is I'm not even relating the two. Crawford he has his own team. Spence is with the PBC, but DeLa Hoya, I don't have, like, Terrence Crawford, he made a few threats too, and nothing happened. So I'm not putting that together, but we're fickle. We flip-flop as boxing fans. So DeLa Hoya won one. And because of that, now everybody's like, yeah, see, the PBC sucks, right? Let me see what else we got. This is huge. This is from Matt's Horsemanship. This is huge if it happens because it will. Wait, this is huge if it happens because it will give some hope for Crawford versus Spence. Once again, I'm not sure if I'm seeing this as a Crawford versus Spence situation. I know, even now, Ryan Garcia can do the Devin Haney and, start to own himself more. I think boxers just need to have more control of their careers. Gervonta Tank Davis did what he had to do, and now things are, look, they're on the up and up. So you got to give some love to Gervonta Tank Davis for going on his own and owning himself a bit, and making fights happen more. What I can say is this, though, about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he wanted the fight with Tank Davis so bad that he didn't even get a tune-up. He didn't want to get injured. He didn't want to get he didn't want any situation that can deter him versus Tank Davis. That is crazy. That is like Ryan Garcia is doing what Spence can't do right now. Spence like, yo, I need to get a fight in. Ryan Garcia is like, yo, I ain't fighting shit unless it's Tank because I'm not going to miss this opportunity. Ryan Garcia, you got to give love to both sides here. Okay, let's move on. This is from Robin V. Man, I'm punch drunk and gun shy. Wow. The bell has to ring to make me a believer at this point. But good work, Biz, getting the info. Here's to hoping. Another good point. Like I said, we got Amir Khan chance. We got no beards now. When Oscar De La Hoya said putting on the finishing touches, people were like, oh, right? Let's keep it real. That was great news. But when he said just need to put on the finishing touches, everybody was like, oh no, this is bullshit, right? 100. What old Gray think? I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Or maybe the Facts Friday. But 100. We're so gun shy. We're so punch drunk that now we have no chin. Soon as he put that just going to do this, you might as well don't tell me then. Right? Can't blame the fans for thinking this way. No, you can't. Dude, I don't trust Oscar. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's just the trust is gone. But they can rebuild it. They can rebuild the trust. All right, let's move on. Carl Hilton, he says, where are all the fanboys that were saying that they knew Ryan didn't want the fight? Now what do you have to say? Facts. Let me ask you. All the fanboys in the war room or haters saying that Ryan Garcia didn't want the fight. What are you saying now? Green light. ShowBizz, if Tank beats Ryan, a lot of people still not going to give him his respect. Well, yeah, but we can't do nothing about them. They will start talking about Haney and Shakur. Watch. Yeah, well, but if Ryan beats Tank, nobody's going to give Ryan respect. Tank will get more respect than Ryan. Ryan could beat Tank, Shakur, and Devin Haney and Tyson Fury. Everybody's going to say nobody going to give. It's not about a Tank thing. It's a hater thing. Haters going to hate no matter what. They're going to hate no matter what. Right? People still hate Tyson Fury for beating Wilder. Tyson Fury showed that he could just whoop his ass. People hate him for being a good fighter. They have nothing left. Oh, well, I still think he cheated the second fight. Like, it's a wrap, bro. And they still hate it. No matter what, people are going to hate. Right? No matter what. I don't think it's a Tank thing. It's a hating thing. It's a hating thing. I'm sure they both want to fight. Bruh, I'm going to wait on this fight. Ryan is a true fighter as Dev. Only person I heard say they didn't want the fight was DeLa Hoya. The fanboys aren't saying crap biz. No, they're not saying anything. They're not saying anything, Tim Butler. There's nothing to be said. They're hoping for another moment. The fanboys, casuals, and haters for Tank and for Ryan. No matter what, that's what haters do. They're waiting for another moment to shine. Haters, the way they shine is by perceiving a failure of yours. That's when they talk. And they hate when they can't talk about somebody's downfall. They're looking for, they hope this falls apart so they can make a comment saying, I told you so. People rather say, I told you so, than watch a damn fight. And that's the Black Two Sugars. All right. Let's move on. What else we got? This is promo. And I assure everyone reading this, DeLa Hoya will not seal this fight. Okay. So this guy said, this is just promo. And I assure everyone reading this, DeLa Hoya will not seal the fight. Mark my words, we will. He won't dare put Ryan in there with Tank. Will not happen. That's because Shia fam he fears Tank. So he's like, Ryan must fear him. DeLa Hoya must fear him because he's afraid of him. Right? That's projection. But we will keep this comment to see what happens. All right. So you guys ready? Absolutely right. ShowBizz. You're the GOAT, baby. Thank you so much, my bro. Hold on. Let me give you a love.
There ain't no way that you're gonna sit us down.
Hit the Tyson bell. Only haters pay attention to haters. No, that's not true. That's not true. Al Lion. That's not true. You may not have enough haters, or you may not have enough people focused on you. That's not true. Bad and negativity irritates, and that irritates more. That affects you more than positivity. That's how negativity works. It sucks the life out of you, bro. So no matter how positive you try to stay, negativity finds its way. When I'm reading the War Room now, I gotta read before I know what's said. So that right there, I read that. And if you put out a shitty comment, it affects me. It does. It's irritating. That's the effect. It's just irritating. So you read that. I said, Martin Luther King Day, we love you. We love you. That's what I said, right? On Martin Luther King Day. You had comments only from Black people, only from my people. The only negative comments about Martin Luther King came from Black people. The only negative comments. that hurt me. Right? That's the Willie Lynch. That's the no matter what, I gotta hate my own. Even if whatever he was trying to do was different than how you think, still, that brother was great. So the hate, you can say, don't pay attention to it. It hurt. It hurt. If you're a Malcolm X fan or Martin Luther, you don't have to divide those brothers. Hey, man, he tried to do this. He tried to uplift this way. They had different ideas, but we all don't have to think the same. But they died for him. They died for him. How you know? Because all of them told me. They told me. I'm only going to take what they said. They told me. And then you look at the profile picture. The profile picture too. Okay. All right, so let's go to the Twitter fingers, everybody. BK, we love you. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. All right. First of all, am I a jerk? Do you find this funny? Or am I just being a jerk? Do that make you laugh? Or am I being a jerk? Just seriously. For some reason, that makes me giggle. I don't even know why that makes me giggle. Because Broner was trying to fight Red Catch. And Broner needs to get a fight in. He needs to get a fight in. And I'm very happy for him. I'm very proud of him. And I'm still a fan of his. But am I a jerk? Because it made me giggle. I don't know. I'm asking you guys. Help. I don't know why it makes me giggle. Actually, I do know why it makes me giggle. But why is that my response? Okay. All right. Fine. 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 That's why this channel is amazing. It's 100% real. Yeah, 100%. I shouldn't be on Giggle. I shouldn't be on Giggle because it's pay-per-view. Maybe that's it. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this. Look at this Twitter finger. So Fight Hub says, Oscar De La Hoya just informed me that he will look to finalize the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight today. He's meeting with Ryan Garcia at the GPP office, Golden Boy promotion office, to get it over the line. Interview on this here. But look at Espinoza. He put LOL. That's his response. That is the most hating ass response I've ever seen. Why LOL? There's so many layers to that LOL. Why did you do it? Like what's going like now that made me feel like y'all gonna pull the plug. Like that is such, I don't feel good about LOL. I don't feel good about LOL, bro. And you're not even PBC, you're Showtime. So it's like, yo, these boys, they play too much. That's why my last video, stop playing. That is, Steven Espinoza is definitely, he knows what he's doing. He's a brilliant human being. But that seems childish. I don't know what the LOL is for. Yeah, what you mean, LOL? Right? It's just like if you were to ask your wife, let's say you've been unemployed. Hey, brothers, hear me out. Brothers, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, brothers. Because I know a lot of my brothers went through this. Brothers, you unemployed, you married. Or you got a woman, or you're married in your heart, whatever it is. And you've been unemployed, and you tell your wife, your woman, you say, hey, baby, she's watching Lifetime. She's watching Best Man 2. All All right, so she's in the mood. She's on one. And you go to her and you say, hey, I got a job interview tomorrow morning. I landed a job interview tomorrow morning. And she's looking at TV. And she's like, yeah. And you're like, baby, I got a job interview tomorrow morning. Do you hear me? And she looks at you and go, what does that mean? What does that mean? Shouldn't we be happy? What does that mean? That's what he hit me with. He said, LOL. I'm like, I can't decode it. I can't decode it. Does that mean no matter what, I'm a screw up? Sus. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Sugar Shakur Stevenson says, he said, run far, far away, get away. Sugar Shakur Stevenson says, sharp rounds with Bud today. Sugar Shakur Stevenson is going to be a fantastic fighter forever. As long as you sparring all the time with Terrence Bud Crawford, brother, and Terrence is saying, dang, he's doing things I don't do, brother, everybody's in trouble. Everybody who fights Sugar Shakur Stevenson is in trouble. That's the black two-shirt. All right, let's move on. Michael Benson says Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk won't take place on March 4th. Oh shit. And is instead now being targeted for late March, early April. Brother, y'all don't do the April thing. I don't do April. Actually, you can, because the fight would be earlier. Okay, fine. I'm just saying that's a lot of money on it. You know, that's a lot of money to be spending in April, bro. Because I know that's going to be pay-per-view. Frank Warren has revealed he remains very confident the undisputed fight will happen. Currently awaiting Middle East sites. Yeah, okay, so they're waiting for the Middle East site this week. All right. If you can, dude. Well, that's a lot of money in April, bro. Yeah, broke month. I'm gonna be broke in April. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, that's it. All right. Well, those were the Twitter fingers brought to you by your friend of mine, BK. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. So everybody, Cheese, we need your help in April. Yeah, yes. We need your help in April. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Tomorrow will be a video by the fireplace. All right. Then we're gonna have the Facts Friday on Friday, and we're gonna be calling the Eubanks and Liam Smith fight Saturday during the day, and we'll be calling the UFC card later that day. So everybody, please join the fight night. Do you guys enjoy yourselves? About to hit the gym. My twin's birthday is April 21st. Yeah, you're dope. This dude said he got twins and their birthday is April 21st. Brother, your money, oh Lord. Brother, just save up now. Every check, just save up right now. Let's go. Great show. I'm out. Thank you so much, everybody. ShowBizz The Adult. I'm out. Huh. My man said, freaking Fig said, God bless Biz. Thank you so much, my brother. Be safe. Thank you so much, my brother.